Hi, my name is Arman Rashid, and today we're going to be looking at one of my favorite labs, the Chemical Reactions Lab. Follow along on your direction sheet, and let's begin. This reaction type is from the Chemical Reaction Type 1 section, where I will take a strip of copper and put 0.1 molar silver nitrate solution along with it, and we'll see what happens to the strip of copper as time passes. This is what happened to the copper after there was a good amount of time for the silver nitrate to react to it. Note the bluish color of the liquid and the crystals that formed around the copper. Here we have another chemical reaction from the Chemical Reaction Type 1 section, where mossy zinc metal is going to react with 2 molar hydrogen chloride, and while it's going to react, we're going to be doing a wood splint test, which is lighting a wood stick on fire and then placing the ignited section into the mouth of the test tube to see what type of gaseous product is made. And so in the following video, you're going to see or hear that reaction.
Alright. Ready? Yep. Whew! Nice.
Awesome.
Alright. And look at it, still going.
Still going.
Here I'm going to ignite 1 scoopful of solid calcium carbonate in a test tube for about 2 minutes, and then do a wood splint test to see what kind of gaseous product is formed. In the next 2 video clips, I'm going to be doing the reactions from the Chemical Reaction Type 3 section, which is igniting and burning a strip of magnesium ribbon and a piece of copper metal inside of a Bunsen burner. And both of them have very different reactions, so take note of what happens. If you cannot see the copper clearly, after being put through the Bunsen burner, the copper has turned from orange to black. And now I'm going to move on to the Chemical Reaction Type 4 section, where here I'm going to add 0.1 molar silver nitrate solution and 0.1 molar calcium chloride solution to each other. Observe the products of the reactants inside of the test tube. For the next reaction in this section, I'm going to add a centimeter of sodium carbonate into the test tube along with hydrochloric acid or hydrogen chloride, and while that reaction occurs, I'm going to do a wood splint test to see which gaseous product forms. So observe what happens to the ignited piece of wood. And finally, we're down to our last reaction, and this is underneath the chemical reaction type 5 section, and I'm going to take a few drops of isopropyl alcohol and then ignite it with a wood splint, and Mrs. Sockleben here is going to place a watch glass over it so that you can observe the condensation that forms on the watch glass. Now, you can't see it clearly here, but there is condensation that forms. And this has been the Describing Chemical Reactions Lab. If you have any questions or are unclear about something, feel free to write down your question and ask your teacher when you return to class. But as for now, have a very nice day, and thank you for watching.